you need help getting that off?
So?
You need help getting that off?
Yeah, you have to do it?
Yeah, well, first of all, you gotta have it wet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's easier to come off when it's wet.
Oh, man.
Either that or you have a hair dryer or a heat gun. It pulls right off with heat.
Oh, shit.
That's the trick.
Really?
You get it off in one piece if you had your heat gun or a hair dryer.
Oh, man.
You're almost finished, though.
Yeah,
you see?
I got that other one.
Oh, it left a residue behind.
Yeah.
It won't leave a residue behind with that.
Oh, really?
So if you want, I could come back a little later.
Oh, man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm just down the street.
Okay.
I got to do some work and come back.
All right, what do you think? Like an hour or two or something like that?
Yeah, about an hour or two.
All right, you know what? Yeah, I got to clean up some stuff on the inside, and I'll kick it.
And I'll come back
for it, man.
All right, sounds
hey,
good.
Appreciate it.
All right. You see, that's how you do it. He's going to give me some cash. Now, you see, just from being nice, I offered to give him a hand. And I didn't tell him I was going to. See, it doesn't hurt to ask to give somebody a hand. You know, he doesn't know if I was going to charge him or not. Maybe he was under the impression. But you see, he needs help. And you see, he was struggling. He said, yeah, how do you get it off? Because he knew that it was taking him a while. I said, yeah, if you had a heat gun or even some water, it will come off much easier. And that tape residue won't be left behind if you got the heat gun. But I don't think I got my heat gun, man. I'm going to have to go and find it. I got to go and get my heat gun. That's the best way to take that off. But I think I might just go old-fashioned because it don't make no sense to go 15 minutes out of the way to get my heat gun. Well, you know what? I ain't that far. You know what? I'm going to go there and I'm going to show y'all how I get that vinyl off the easy way. I've showed you this before about a year and some months ago. But, alright. Let me go down here and knock these stores out and go help this guy. And I'm going to land another account. I said, listen, I bailed you out of a jam. And he's going to pay me, but I'm going to say I want the job now. Nah, if it's my man, y'all saw that used the rubber, the razor rubber. He used it till it was paper thin. I think I saw him doing that job, and I don't want to take his job away. So he can have that. Because I'm probably going to charge double what he's charging, so he better keep him. I'm just doing it really to help this guy out. It's not about the money. It is and it isn't. You feel me? You know, when you set out to do somebody a good deed, you get it back. And you see God's going to reward me because he's going to pay me when I didn't even ask for nothing. And, you know, I got a light day. You see, this is what I do, you know. If I got a light day, I see somebody that I can help with my skills, I'm going to offer my help. That's what you do. And call it a sales tactic, call it what you will. Call it just being generous, you know, and just doing a good deed. Doing your good deed for the day, you know. You should do one good deed at least every single day of your life, if you can. It doesn't even matter what it is, you know. If it's your God-given right, then you help people, man. You know, God helps those who help themselves. So if you help people, you'll be helping yourself, really. I don't need to say any more about it, but let me get out of here. I'll see y'all when we get there. Alright. I'm waiting for my worker to get out playing the lottery. He play every single day, but never win. He always come close. One number off, always. But yeah, man, that guy was spinning his wheels, literally. I couldn't, you see, I don't like to drive by and see somebody struggling, you know, because I wouldn't want nobody to let me struggle. If somebody know a quicker way, I want them to tell me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good I am. There's always something to learn, and there's always a better way to do something, you know, but the more years and the more knowledge and the more enthusiasm you have about you and your business, you'll be on top of things always. You'll be smarter than the average bear. But the guy was picking at it with his fingernails. Unbelievable. Once he got a good portion of it up, he would use his fingertips and try to pull a section out. But alright, let me get back to work. I'll see you when we get there. Look what he gave me. He gave me a pump spray. Well, the job is done. I found out that he's moving. The guy does security for corporate places. You know, he drives them around and makes sure they're safe. You know, high-end security type stuff in Atlantic City. So his partner is opening up a school in Cherry Hill. So I asked him about doing the windows, and he says that he said he had the people that's putting the signs up on his windows doing them. So I don't know what I don't think maybe I think he misunderstood me. I think he thought that I put them signs up and I take them off. I told him, I said, I don't even do that. I just was trying to help him out. But in addition to that, I just told him give me $25. It took me 20 minutes to get that down once I got my heat gun. But I didn't charge him that much because I, was more or less helping him out. He insisted on paying me. He said he was. I ain't say I was gonna charge him, but he said how much do I want. I just told him just give me $25, And I said it took longer than I thought because I couldn't really reach. I was a little too short standing on that chair. I didn't think to bring my ladder. So he ended up giving me $35. You see, you be nice to people, you get it back one way or the other. And if I didn't get it back that day, I would have gotten it back another time. So don't never feel like you're doing something and your hard work is not going unnoticed, because it's not. Trust me. And when you do things from the heart, trust me, that's better than any tip, because what you stand to gain from the Lord blessing you is 10 times fold. So I told him that I do houses and all that stuff. And he says, well, I'm going to say a prayer for you and thank you in church, because he goes to church and all that. I said, well, would you like to take some cards? Can you leave them at church for me? And he says, absolutely. I'll hand them out like crazy, he says. And that's great, man. He's going to look out for me because I looked out for him. And that's what we got to do, us as humans. We got to look out for one another, man, because if everybody felt and thought the same, nobody out here in this world would be struggling, you feel me? Including the rich. Alright, but look, man, if everybody helps at least one person, you know, get on their feet and make sure they're alright, at least one person, you'd be surprised how this world will change so fast at a moment's notice. But that will never happen. Alright, Macafracka, peace, peace, peace.